Hello and welcome back to another gorgeous home review. Why am I qualified to show you this? Well, I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Virginia, so I know a thing or two about real estate, homes, and what's a good deal or what's not. Alright, let's get into it. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous Minecraft archway, rustic type feel to it. I absolutely love it. If I ever can afford a dream home, I want it to look like this. Except, you know, not Minecraft. I love the old school style of it. I love the draping down vines, the archways, gorgeous. Now, since this is fairly small, there's not much to say about it. We just have a desk here, some barrels, a nice little wine cooler, and then you have your bed right here, all royal-like. An absolutely gorgeous courtyard area garden, vines in a 360 view, rose bushes everywhere. Now, when you get a home like this, it's incredibly difficult to price. The biggest thing we use to price houses is something called comparables. A comparable is a home that has similar features in a similar area that you can use to compare the prices. But since this is so unique, there is really nothing you can compare it to. For a place like this, first off, you would expand your comparable search. Look across the entire state if need be. Find something similar. So let's just say that we find a place for $500K that has 3 bedrooms, but it's in the same style architecture. You would say, okay, how much is each bedroom worth? Let's just say each bedroom's worth $25,000. Subtract the 3 bedrooms since this is all one room. And maybe some more based on the price per square footage, stuff like that. Man, I can't really put a price. I'm gonna just guess 200. The problem is how small it is. If this thing was the size of a normal family house, I would say like $1 million, $1.5 million. But just because this is so tiny, I can't really put a price. Tough cookie to crack. Alright, and now we're in another home with, once again, it looks like foliage is kind of a common theme here. Okay, first impression, whoa, okay. Gorgeous lighting, that's the first thing I saw. So much recessed lighting, amazing ceiling lights. No doubt each one of those would probably be several $1,000s at the minimum. I would say 10 grand each at least. But right off the bat, I don't know exactly how big this place is, but gut instinct, if you're looking somewhere like Los Angeles, maybe 5 million at least. Yeah, any city, I would say at least 5 million. In the middle of bumfuck nowhere, maybe about 2 million. That's gotta be at least 20 to 30 foot ceilings. We have a huge theater room. Again, this is VRChat. It's kind of customary for any type of world to have a theater. But a home theater generally can get up to several $100,000. At the cheapest, a screen of this size, at least 50 to 100K. I would say 100K minimum for a screen this big. I love the color scheme. Everything's kind of like an auburn orange color. Dark orange, burnt orange with a little bit of dark brown mixed in. With the floor lighting, the ceiling lighting, they really did a good job on the lighting. That's really impressive. A lot of VRChat worlds I've noticed can't really handle that. So this is the theater, and then right attached to it is a nice little living room. I like how they didn't put a TV. You kind of don't need to when you have a theater this big. A lot of places they tend to just overload your senses with TVs. And a nice fireplace. It looks like it's a wood fireplace. Okay. It could be fake wood and actually just be electric. I prefer electric fireplaces. A fireplace generally adds, I want to say like 20 grand to the prices. It depends how big it is. This seems to be fairly large. Absolutely amazing wall. Now, I am curious as to how you're gonna get stuff up and down of the walls. That just doesn't seem very practical, but it doesn't have to be practical in VRChat. With the gaming setup, this is pretty similar to mine in all honesty. I have 2 huge 32-inch monitors side by side, as well as a wireless mouse, and it's all white basically. So this is pretty similar to what I have. And of course the office chair. Always use an office chair, never a gaming chair. That's the rule. And a nice, simple kitchen. I absolutely hate kitchens that go overboard. I want a simple kitchen with a solid design all throughout. I don't want crazy shit and patterns going on, right? Because then you don't know when you've spilled something. Huge fridges. These look like industrial grade. And you can tell that it's all one solid block. Well, except for this obviously separated. Everything's all exactly the same color. Wow, they really just did a stellar job on this entire house. Can I grab these? Yes. Haha, what kind of fucking oven is this? It looks like a transformer, what the fuck? and the stools just so that you can sit around the kitchen. Now, I am a little bit confused as to why these are different levels. I mean, you can make it work, but you generally don't want that. The level that you're cutting like vegetables with a knife is gonna be the same level that you like eat something. So it's gonna be inconsistent. You open this door and it leads to the basement. Wow, just an empty room. Okay, this is sketchy as fuck. I don't want to be here. I am going to get murdered. Going up the stairs. Ooh, I like this light a lot. Actually, you know what? I kind of want this in my own home. All right, just a small upstairs area, nothing crazy. A nice bedroom up here that's blocked off by this wall. Again, I don't like this. It makes sense because of the TV being here. However, I generally like an open bookshelf here instead as the frame. When it's out in the open on the second floor, it's generally called a loft, which is just the style of house. It doesn't make it better or worse. I personally like it. Huge beanbags overlooking the, I guess you can see the movie theater room from here. Maybe I would knock down that wall right there just so that you can watch the movie theater room from the beanbags up here. Because right now, these are kind of just out staring at nothing. And some type of bedroom right here. Bath. Okay, it's a bathroom. Gorgeous bathroom. I kinda don't like this actually. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but it feels very corporate. It feels like you would see this at a fancy restaurant, except, you know, there's only one sink there, obviously. Toilet out in the middle of nowhere, right by the door. I guess that's okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe wall it off a little bit. Only one sink. Again, weird, but this does seem more like a bachelor pad than anything. And then you have a shower with sauna. A little weird that it has a sauna before it has a bathtub, but to each his own. And I actually don't like glass showers because they get dirty so fast. It looks cool. I have a glass shower. I hate it, but it looks cool. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and step outside here, and we have a little outside area overlooking the city. By far, that is gorgeous. My favorite part of the entire house. Oh, a little indent. Okay, I love these. You don't see these very often, but you used to see them in the 80s a lot, I believe, where everything's level, but the sitting area is a drop down. I absolutely love it. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe like in-ground living rooms, I think it's called, but they kind of don't do that anymore. And a nice and a very cozy matching sofa set. It looks like this is the gambling area right here. All right, and finally, the outside pool. Beautiful sunset. Wow, this is just one of the best houses that I've actually reviewed. Huge movie theater. I like to see it. You can watch from the pool. Infinity pool, it looks like. Lounging area right by it. Open fire. Okay, I'm gonna say this house is at least 10,000 square feet. One bed, but again, it is a loft. It makes sense. So 10,000 square feet. I would even say 15,000. And at least 7 million. I would say that's the minimum, especially with views like this. Now, finding the exact price would be difficult because, like I said with the Minecraft house, you need comparables. Ooh, and a hot tub, I didn't even notice that. With a house like this, it is unique that it only has one bedroom. So what I would normally find is I would find a place that's 10 to 15,000 square feet that is in a loft style. Maybe it has 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 bedrooms, just subtract maybe 100K per bedroom. And as long as it has views like this, that the location is kind of the biggest factor in this. So I would say 7 million at the minimum. 7 million means you need to be making at least 2.5 million per year in order to comfortably afford this place, because generally you don't want to buy a house more than 2.5 times your yearly income. And I'm guessing the monthly mortgage would end up being, I don't even know, I can't do that math in my head. What, 40,000? I don't know. Put on screen, I'm probably pretty wrong. I hope you all enjoyed. Comment any other worlds you'd like me to visit, and have a nice day.